Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is more Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is Galactic Assault on the map Hoth, and I've chosen this gameplay because not only am I using Assault and the A280, which is a gun that you don't see me use that often, but we're going to destroy the walkers. Spoiler alert. I say we, I ain't gonna do shit. I'm 100% playing support on this path, because this is quite early in my experience with the game, and I didn't really understand the flow of this map, so I'm just trying to find, a good place to be to put pressure on the enemy team. So my role here is support. I'm supporting the people trying to use the guns, and trying to shoot the walkers. That's what I'm doing. Well, that's what I'm hoping to do. I don't know if I'll be successful. This is quite an old gameplay. And it's a little bit frustrating, because the first, 30 levels, or 25 levels of my character on this game was done without the ability to record. And in that time, I played a lot of heavy, I played a lot of assault, and I was unlocking guns, I was unlocking mods, and I had a lot of good gameplays. A lot of inexperienced gameplays, but they were still really good scores. And I would have loved to have shared them so you could see how I changed my playstyle and the differences that I did then as opposed to what I do now, and the different ways I approached stuff. Like for instance right now, backing up with the Vanguard into the ice caves and not really knowing what's in the ice caves and thinking I might find somebody and then realising, dude, this is Hoth, nobody goes in the ice caves. What I imagined the game to be and what the game is, two very different things, especially on this map. I don't know if you agree with me here, folks, but there's something about the first phase of Hoth. It's a really weird objective. People never seem to go this. Oh shit, that's move, Chris, move. Good. Thankfully it told me. The other day, right, I was playing as Leia, somebody put an orbital strike on me and it didn't warn me and it instantly killed me. And I'm not being Darkside Phil where I've got 10% life and I died. I had full life as Leia and I died. And I couldn't understand it. It didn't even give me a kill cam. It did that weird where it says defeated and it doesn't show you how you died or the player that killed you. And I find that really frustrating. But it's nice when it does warn you because it's super helpful. But I'm curious if this is a gameplay where I've got the range mod for this gun. That looks like definitely range mod, right? And you'll notice, because I strafe left and right so much, I have difficulty hitting people. But when I stand still, I get shot. So I'm a very paranoid player, and I like to step back and forth a lot, make myself a difficult, shot to land. I'm on the spawn here as well. I love how I'm playing in this video, because I never usually play this aggressive now. I generally kind of back up. Uh-oh. Can we outplay him? Wow. Unlucky for you, dude. That guy should have killed me. I think he was using a CR2, which is a very bold move. I would never use the CR2 on this map. And I like that gun a lot. But another example here. If I'd have known when I was doing a bit more in this role, I would have got in the guns and shot at the walkers with the guns when they were vulnerable. I would have done a few things. I think I'm going to make a video where I talk about some tips that I've learnt from playing the game a decent amount that might help people who are just picking it up, because this game is on sale a lot, so you'll notice there's a lot of new players constantly in the games, so there's a lot of people that are just getting into it, and it can be a little bit rough at first, especially with the preconceived notion of, the pay to win, the star cards and the heroes and stuff. People like to say that the reason that they weren't very good in that match is because they haven't unlocked Palpatine, or they haven't got the best star cards, and you can't use that as an excuse, guys. You can't look at the game like that or you'll never improve. You have to look at it as it is, which is, it only takes 60 crafting parts to buy the card that you want. It doesn't take $1,000 or loot crates or anything. It takes just crafting parts, and you can get those crafting parts by playing the campaign or doing the arcade a little bit, and once you've done that, you get to pick the cards that you want, and you want to pick the good ones. And there's so much information on the internet at the moment about what setups are best for what heroes and what characters. There's almost no excuse to waste your points. And I would recommend that you choose your own way. I wouldn't recommend, going on Reddit and listening to people, because I check Reddit every day for this game and all I do is laugh. It's just full of people that I wonder if they've ever played the game before, but they're very quick to give advice. And they're the type of people that are always probably at the bottom of the scoreboard, because I can't imagine them doing very well with the advice that they give. So I would definitely recommend just forging your own path, because you might not want to play like those guys. You might not want to play like I play. You might want to play your own way, and good for you. That's exactly what games are all about. I got a message today of somebody saying that disruption is for pussies. Only pussies use disruptor on this game. And it tells you what kind of player that is. That guy is a heavy. I know that guy's a heavy. That guy never gets heroes. That guy's never been first. That guy uses vehicles to get his heroes if he ever gets them because he can't do it himself. And he's the dude who's probably using the DC-15 explosive shot right now. That's who that player is. Do you know why? Because they don't understand the skill of using a disruptor. Disruption is a weapon or a tool that enables clever play to outplay situations. You can take 3 guys down at the same time by one clever application of a star card. Name anything else that'll let you do that. You can't really, can you? Very rare that you will get that situation where something else will give you that kind of advantage. You can't disrupt people through walls. You can't disrupt people at massive distances. You have to put yourself at risk to turn their gun off. You also have to time it because there's delay on the startup. It is a skillful tool to outplay good players. That's what that tool exists to create. The people who don't use it are the people who haven't realised how powerful it is, or don't understand why that would be useful when they could have something like get more points instead. And that's the problem, guys. Unfortunately, there is a skill ceiling to this game as much as it's incredibly casual, and that skill ceiling will make you a better player if you strive for it. But sitting behind a shield as a heavy with explosive shot, never going to make you a better player. Like, look at this, by the way. How crazy is that? When do you ever see that, right? Both walkers dead. Our team weren't very good slayers, but by God did they play the objective, and I'm really happy that they did. I just got carried by a bunch of heavies and rocket launching geniuses. They're the players you want on your team every match. Unfortunately, they're not the players on Reddit right now bitching about everything in the game, hoping for it to get broken and nerfed and fixed and tweaked. Like, Starfighters should generate more battle points. Wookiees should generate more battle points. Tanks should generate more battle points. Where do these people come from?